Hey everyone, it's Midnight Spectre, and today we're going to be looking at some things that Redditors in different countries don't understand about American culture. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. It'll put a smile on my face, and let's get on to the video. How casual debt is. How easy it is to take loans and credit cards out in other people's names without their knowledge. Yeah, personally I hate credit cards and loans and stuff like that. Like here in America, you need credit to apply for mortgage or rent a house in some places or to buy a car. Thankfully, I bought all my cars cash because I don't really want to fall into the debt trap. Like if I had to take out a loan or go into debt, I wanted to be on something important, like owning a house or a piece of land somewhere. It's so crazy how people can go around and say, oh, I owe this much, or just cheerfully say that. Super rich televangelists like Kenneth Copeland I learned about on Reddit. So I grew up in a fundamentalist Christian household, and that's a story for a video for a later date, but my grandmother, when she got too frail to go to church anymore, she'd watch these televangelists in these mega churches, and I don't know if it's me that just feels this way, but it almost feels like they're making religion to a spectacle or some sort of prime time event. I don't really follow religion because at this point, if I have to base my morality and actions towards other people based upon what some really powerful person living in paradise thinks of me, then I'm not really a good person at my core. I try to treat people the way I would want to be treated and live my life the best way possible. Canadian here on spring break in Florida. I can't get over the baseline. I don't know how to say it. Baseline education level? There are smart people, but there are also completely uneducated people. Like the divide is massive. This is something I don't understand at all as well. I will admit that I'm not the smartest person in the world. I took an IQ test online recently, and let's say the results were definitely not flattering, but I would constantly go into the world and be amazed at some of the dumb stuff I see or hear. Like the other day, I was driving to check out a thrift store, and I'm pulling up to a traffic light, and the person in the car ahead of me decides to do a U-turn. And of course, they're so slow about it, they end up making me miss the green light. There are tons of other stories I have too about driving, but I totally understand where people are afraid to drive because you have some people who do dumb stuff like that and a 2-ton metal machine that can do 80. Sometimes when I see something stupid, I like to crack jokes like, this person is so stupid that every day must be a brand new adventure for them. Zero tolerance rule. Who came up with that? The victim is the one who's screwed. Either he gets bullied or he gets penalized for defending himself. So I'm old enough to remember when they first implemented the zero tolerance rules in school. I remember for a while I was encouraged to fight back when I was bullied in school. But I'm not a fighter or a violent person in any regards, so I wouldn't fight unless it got so bad I couldn't take it anymore. But I always thought the rule of thumb, that rule was dumb, because I hear so many stories from Reddit or through my mother keeping up with her friends with school-age children, and them dealing with being bullied, and not only the kid that bullied them got in trouble, the kid who was being bullied also got into trouble as well. I heard one person say that it's only going to encourage the kid being bullied to fight harder because then cause some real damage, because they already know when the altercation begins, they're going to get punished too, so they might as well make it count. I'm hoping that the situation in schools is better than when I was going to school, but I really can't say for certain though. You're allowed to drive a car at 16, own guns and sign up for the military at 18, but alcohol, behold the devil's liquid, is only for 21 plus. This one's kind of crazy to me. There's no really good situation here because either your brain is still developing into your 20s, so smoking and drinking will affect your brain, but on the other hand, your brain is still developing, so why are you letting 16-year-old kids pilot a 2-ton death machine or own a shotgun at 18 or go off to war when they're 18? It's so strange to me. I guess cars are a lot safer now than they were then, 20 years ago even. They're just getting to the point now where you're almost a passenger and observer in your own vehicle, and with the beginning stages of self-driving cars. Hey, thanks for working for us 10 years. Here's a 10 cents extra pay. I hate this so much. I actually just got a raise at work and somehow that put me in a different tax bracket. So I make more on paper, but after taxes I end up taking less home. I almost want to say take the raise back to my employer. I just really hope I end up getting that money back on taxes next year. Not to mention that my raises don't really keep up with the rising cost of living as well. Water. Why are Americans so weird about water? I lived here for 20 plus years and it still makes no sense for me. So many people will drink Coke or juice or Gatorade all day, and if they do drink water, it needs to be ice cold or flavored with Mio or something. Like, just drink the regular water. I've heard people say, oh, I don't like water. How do you mean you don't like water? Do you not like breathing air? Do you breathe in Febreze all day? I don't understand this either. Like, some people only drink a certain brand of water, and why are there so many brands of water? I remember Fiji water used to actually taste better, but now it kind of tastes the same to me. However, due to my sensitive teeth, I only drink water at room temperature because it hurts my teeth so much. I also don't understand how so many people can trash Dasani water, because I mean, at the end of the day, isn't it just water? Yeah, it's bottled by the Coca-Cola Corporation, but do they think they're secretly injecting it with Coke chemicals to make you want to buy more Coke or something? The mental health system is messed up. Still gotten better, but still very messed up. Yeah, the mental health system in America is awful. I mean, it's leagues better from even when I was a kid, but there's still tons of people, including my parents, who look down on people seeking mental help or going through some sort of mental crisis. I'll never understand why people would look down on someone for trying to better themselves. I remember my parents tried to tease me about seeing a therapist and getting antidepressants and anxiety medicine by trying to call me a drama queen, and I just walked away. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I thought it was a pretty entertaining critique on American culture. I hope everyone stays tuned for the next video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope everyone has a good week. See ya!